Now, one of the ongoing challenges that any sax player faces is that of trying to find the perfect sound. And one of the ways that you can do this is by experimenting with different mouthpiece, reed and ligature combinations. Now, there's a lot in the way of resources available on the web, but I shall aim to cover some of the main points with you now. So let's take the mouthpiece first of all. Now, it's easy to get confused with all the different terminology out there, but one of the important concepts I want you to get your head around now is that of the tip opening. Now, the tip opening is quite simply the gap between the tip of the reed and the tip of the mouthpiece. It's the actual size of the hole that you're actually blowing air down. And typically, as a beginner, you would start out with a small tip opening, perhaps a 3 or a 4, and then you progress onto something like a 6 or 7. So the tip opening is actually represented by a number or a letter which is printed onto the size of the mouthpiece. And the idea is that when you progress onto a larger tip opening, you in turn produce a broader and fuller sound. Now, one of the other things to take into consideration is the actual material that the mouthpiece is made from, whether it be plastic, ebonite, which is to say hard rubber, or metal. Now, generally speaking, I wouldn't advise metal for a complete beginner, as it can be a lot louder and harder to control. But it might be an option for you as and when you require a bit more oomph in your sound later on. So with this in mind, I would recommend the Yamaha 4C plastic mouthpiece as an excellent choice for a beginner mouthpiece. It's free blowing and produces a nice pleasant sound. And then perhaps 6 to 12 months into your playing, it might be about time to upgrade to a more open ebonite mouthpiece. And two excellent choices here would be the Auto-Link ebonite mouthpiece. And I'd recommend a tip opening of about a 5-star, 6 or a 6-star. And this gives you a nice jazzy, bluesy slant to your playing. And then perhaps if you're looking for a more classical, pure kind of sound, the Selmer S80 mouthpiece is excellent in a tip opening of a C-star, a C-double-star, or a D. Now, of course, there are many other mouthpieces out there on the market to choose from, but these two would be an excellent place to start. And I've never known anyone to make the upgrade and being sorry that they've done so.